the plan. Stun comes out onto the Vengeful Spirit here, but the response from the Sven is quicker though. Sam H getting blocked up by the Treants here. Doesn't manage to make his way out the other side, but the right click from the Treant will finish him off there. Sam H drops, and they're looking for more here as the Ursa comes in. He's got that overpower, and Fly Solo dropped in the bottom lane as well. 2 kills for the Tigers to start things off down here at bottom. And that is a great start to this bottom lane as the tri lane works wonders. So patient. Yeah, I think they might have noticed now that Sven's been gone for such a long time. Dendi's way under tower, but actually the X-Marks is coming in with the Torrent as well. Wand up from Dendi, going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Throws very fast, but with the stun coming through. The Hex though, onto the Conquer. Fly Solo chasing around the tower, but not doing any damage to the poker here, and BIRMINGHAM will back himself away. No kill to be had onto Dendi, and quick rotation from 1437 ensures his survival here as Fly Solo fails the rotation, and down the bottom lane he's under tower. Yeah, the S is going to work, although should die to the illusion in the tower. No, nice little Raggo switch, never mind. Illusion finishes the job, and Raven not particularly healthy either, but Fly Solo coming in the other way around the trees, so won't be able to stun. Oh, never mind, does manage to get the Storm Hammer off, but unfortunately the Venge Illusion is now dead because Venge, the annoying person, did survive.
I think Velo's okay giving up his life for that. He just wants to make sure that everyone's busy, but Prophet's taking more abuse.
Yeah, Stun comes out onto him, and Prophet being brought down pretty quickly here. He's going to die as Velo tries to bring down the Sven with him, but Sven, well, he's walking in some interesting ways here. The stun comes out from the Venge as Sven, where are you going, buddy? There's not going to be any escape from this. They're just going to take the tower hit and go down all the same. Sam H.
Relentless.
Yeah, fighting is non-stop here in the bottom lane as now Sam H is probably finding themselves going down. Does manage to stun the Ursa for the time being, but they've got plenty of chase available. The right click's coming through, and Sam H is going to go down here as the Venge dies in the bottom lane. 1437 picks up that kill. Very, very aggressive from Tigers to start things off. Meanwhile, up at top, they're looking for the Doom in the trees, but actually the Doom's just been able to kill the Enigma. Juggernaut wants to keep going here, but he doesn't really have enough damage to bring down this Doom, but he's still going to chase. Scorched Earth has now finished off, so Juggernaut just gets straight back to farming. But they went for a kill on the Doom and just ended up dying to the Scorched Earth at this level. The Sam H will be able to get himself out.
Top again. Jug wants to finish the job, and he may just do so.
Finally getting the kill onto that Doom with that magic damage to eat through his armor. Well, he's only got 1 armor anyway, so
but
helps out, buying some space. Fly Solo, yeah, he's given his life for the cause here as he chooses to go down instead. The shrine is popped by Sam H. 1437 coming in here, but Venge might want to fight this one as she throws down the Wave of Terror. So making his way over though, Sam H. He wants to go for the kill, but he doesn't want to get eaten alive by this big angry bear of Velo as he's continuing to chase here. He's got that poison, he's got them phase boots, and Sam H. can really not do a whole lot here. Maybe turn around with a stun, but I'm not sure they can fight this one up as he pops the overpower again here. And really wants to try and find the Venge. Might have to settle for the Sven, but actually they're under the tower here, under the tier 2, so they're going to be absolutely fine.
Soon. Pugna actually choosing to rotate.
Conquer maybe in some trouble, that they're coming in to maybe turn around onto Velo here as the X-Marks and the Torrent comes through. Was it getting low here? One more hit will be required, and the Sven does manage to get that big old sword of it. Well, we had a break in the action, but now we're going straight back to it as Doom is getting a boat dropped on his head, and he is going to die to Ben-Hur here.
Midas secured. If they kept just trying to lane it out, it wasn't going to work. All their individual lanes were too weak. So grouping up, on the other hand, that's the right plan, as now Doom again taking
yeah, they're not letting out, but he's already using Midas, so doesn't really care.
Right. Jug's already pushing out bot. So I guess they will defend it, and it looks like they are moving up top.
Yeah, there's the trees coming down onto the Sven here. Dendi closing the gap. The Crepify life drain. Fly Solo is going to drop very quickly as Wrath of Nature finishes the job and takes down the Sven. There's now another tower opened up. They've got the Treants, they've got the Blast, but with Ben-Hur coming in, he's also got the X-Marks onto Velo. Velo's just telling his team to leave him right now, I think. Doesn't get the enrage off the stun hits, actually, so it's going to be a slow burn as the swap comes in, but now actually gunning onto the Enigma. He has the Black Hole to keep himself alive, but they will secure him the kill onto Velo and stop any support coming in to help that out. Anyone in the bottom lane, Doom out onto the Juggernaut here. They've got him down with the stun. They've also got a finger. Should they want to use it? You know he does. He doesn't use it.
Oh my God. 37 knows.
He is those big items. Is Doom going for it? Yeah, it looks like he is. He's got 1,900 in the bank. Stun out though. They're jumping him again, and this Doom might be going down once again. As the Omnislash comes out, they've got him held down, and they will be able to find this kill. And actually, the Omnislash keeps on going as Raven loses a lot of health as well. But now Juggernaut needs to spin himself away. Running down, but a lot of heroes. But never mind, the boat coming in to help the day. Oh, the finger! Not quite enough to finish the job there. The grab fire was a little bit too late. You can tell they were going for there, but didn't quite pull it off as well as they needed to. And 1437 will die for that finger. Now, looking for more. Torrent being used. Velo moving in the right direction. This guy's got an Aegis, but he's probably going to die twice here. Actually pops the Empowered Strike, kill the Sam H as quickly as possible in Rage. And we're just trying to get brought down by a right click. And under this tier 1 tower.
8 seconds.
Oh, he wants to go in. They want to help so badly. Dendi from the high ground as well. They're trying to bring down the Ursa with the Decrepify and the Life Drain. Dendi keeping him alive for the time being. Now the Doom comes out. They're going to actually get the Juggernaut with this Doom. And 458 will be chasing him down here. And I think this is the end for him. They try to get the deny, but it comes off way too early. And now the Sven dropping low. He's going to die as well. Ben-Hur needs to run himself away from this one. Doom trying to close the gap here. Will land the Infernal Blade and somehow miss the Torrent as well up onto the cliff. Well, RR going for the TP out. He's successful, but the grab fight. Now the trees come out onto the Conquer as well. Tigers turn this fight around, and they have got this Conquer. It's taken a long, long time, but the Pirate, they'll finally go through his defenses, and Dendi gets a kill onto Ben-Hur. Yeah, they want to find a bit more fighting out. Although I say that, he's coming in from behind here, and 1437. Well, they've got Velo. He wants to try and can't really get them both, but Velo is just going to get walked down here. Although we've just managed to pop the Enrage, which is going to buy him a little bit more time. But Swap comes out, puts him into a weird situation. Meanwhile, 1437 is brought down by the rest of the team, and one more right click will do the job. RR gets that kill, and then it's going to be 14. What's 1437 doing here? He's going to come onto the high ground. Oh, as the fight breaks out, he actually sees the Enigma. They've got him held down with Velo coming in as well. They will be able to bring down the Enigma quickly. Meanwhile, Doom out onto the Conquer this time. There's Velo's here to catch him, and he's going to try and chase him down, but in comes the Juggernaut. In comes that Omnislash running back to the team. Someone take this off me, but there's nobody there. But unfortunately, the communication or whatever, the call was not to go in, and that does result in Velo just dying alone. Sad. Ben-Hur.
Maybe too little too late.
They certainly are, and Ben-Hur just running away a million miles an hour as the Stormhammer comes out onto Dendi, and he's probably going to be falling down here. The X-Mark's going to bring him back, dragging into the Conquer's arms, and then comes the Tidebringer to finish the job. Meanwhile, TP out. It was looking good for them at some stage, but right now it's just a couple of fairly convincing fights from Detonator in 1437. Stun is out onto him here, and they can get this easy kill, no problems at all. Raven and Velo are nearby, but there's very little they can do about this. There's another X, this time onto 458. He just wants to get his Midas off. He's not even interested in the fights right now. He's going to pop the BKB and run down onto Sam H here and quickly eat himself up that Path Leader Aura. Moving forwards, 1437 buys back as well as the boat lands onto nobody. The BKB runs off, not having achieved a lot, and there's a black hole only landing onto the next Prophet and stunned up by 1437. Fly Solo gets a beautiful stun to 3 before he dies, but I don't think it's going to be enough to turn this fight around as Yoshimoto holds in the backlands. RR is probably going to drop here. The life drain comes through. They're cleaning up everybody. Raven does die on the side of Tigers, but 3 heroes on the side of Detonators. Now looking for Ben-Hur as well. Nice Torrent going to throw up the Doom though and stop him being able to chase any further, so they will have to give up here. Net worth graph to update.
7 seconds. 5 seconds. Can Dendi get the Decrep off fast enough?
Oh, okay. Well, not going to bother with the Decrep and do it the old-fashioned way. Yep, now comes the Decrep, and there's a Spin coming out as a stun also blows him up. Sven, though, being run down, so they will trade. Not a nice trade, but still trade all the same, and now he just runs into the stun. But then comes the Doom, they get it onto the Juggernaut here. Where's the follow-off? They're going to use the finger as well. They're throwing everything into the Juggernaut here, the cold kitchen sink. But he's running his way into the trees, but 458 is chasing. Meanwhile, Sam H brought down in the backlands, and they found him in the trees. A crit comes down, as if it was needed on top of the Infernal Blade to finish off that Juggernaut. And Fly Solo getting seen by these trees here. And I love what they're doing right now on the Prophet as well, because he's down at bottom. He smoked down to the bottom lane and started pushing out immediately, but used the trees up in top lane to get the scouting, and now they find the Enigma. This is the perfect target to go on as the Hex comes out with the spot to save the day. And now they turn this around on PS. I mean, while the Omnislash coming through onto the Doom before he can get the Doom off, decides to use it onto the Conquer instead this time around. As a nice Pulse comes in, but the Doom just getting chunked away at by the Juggernaut. There's a black hole only coming out onto Velo, but it does allow Conquer to come in and get some damage off. 458 has gone down, but does buy back into this fight. They want to keep this one going as Velo slowly but surely is going to die here as RR gets a double kill. Meanwhile, 2 heroes stunning each other. The magic missile and the ground spike coming out onto the other as Jug just trying to chase down this Doom, and Doom just brought back into this fight. I'm not sure he wants to do this though. Stun comes out for 1437. Can he do anything here to hold them back? No, he cannot. And a dieback from the Doom is very costly for Tiger. See what happens here. Fly Solo staying on the front lines. Meanwhile, this top lane is slowly pushing in, so it's something they will have to deal with. But luckily, you've got a catapult to hold them back a little bit longer. Is Velo really just going to get this one? They don't actually have a blink to get past him, so yeah. Sprout just doing work here, and the Aegis and Cheese going into the hands of Velo. Even popping the BKB to try and turn this one around. Fly Solo dropping low. Nice stun onto 2, holding Juggernaut and the Venge in place as the Doom comes out onto the Jug, forcing him back. No Omni Slash for you. And Tigers, I think they'll be happy with just leaving this one as is. Although the Centaur stomps up Velo here, and the swap down onto the Doom as well, bringing him back up as the stun comes in from Ben as well, signing up to Velo and Doom in some real trouble here. They're trying to control up the Enigma in the backline, and now that Omni Slash comes through, does find its way to the Ancients, but comes back, and 1437 is dead. Now they look towards Sam H. Sam H drops as well, as Ben-Hur drags another one back into the fray, and it's the Nature's Prophet as he gets brought down as well. Does find himself a little bit more time in the trees. 4-star is TP away. Oh no. Well, the tip comes out as well.
Even if Pugna got a blink, it would have been okay, because Life Drain plus Decrep plus Doom, you would probably be able to kill targets.
Now they're trying to follow Ben-Hur right now. The Doom does come out, and they've got him on the front lines. Can they bring him down in time, though? He's dropping pretty low. The finger comes out as well, and they will take down Ben-Hur. Now looking for more, the Omni Slash comes out. Bouncing between everybody here. Might not get any kills, and now he's in deep. He's got to fight up. He's going for the TP out, just going for the straight up. Get yourselves out of here. This fight has lost. A beautiful Sprout going to keep 2 in place, though. Fly Solo getting eaten alive by Velo. He does get the stun out onto 2, but I think it's only delaying the inevitable as the flames will burn him through. And Sam H gonna also be dropping here. It looks like there comes a stun, and there comes another blast as well. And Sam H taking care of 3 heroes dead once again. And Spencer's going to be popped, as is 1437's here. That does sound like an Aegis running out, as, yep, Unity's Aegis is gone. Now getting stunned up in the front lines. I wonder if they're going to notice. Meanwhile, the boat comes flying through. Not going to land on the put it back, holding the back line. They've got the Nature's Prophet and the Doom held still. Both eating up, but the Cheese from the Doom going to keep him alive for the time being, as he pops that BKB as well. Looking to try and find a kill for now. All they go for here is they, well, holding on to the Doom. Finally, it comes off cooldown, and they've got their options open. They have the Conquer. They're going to throw it down, but Dendi, he's dropping along the front line from just from the Sven. The 5 position Sven. He's eating Dendi alive, but he doesn't manage to get the Crep Fire off to keep himself alive, and now comes in the Life Drain as well. Sven, 4-star away, but the Infernal Blade comes out, and a Yules as well. He's not getting himself out of this one, as he's slowly going to die. Eventually. Jesus. Alright, well, 1437, he's being purged up by this creep. That's a very sad death. Does manage to stun at the Conqueror and mess up his combo, but unfortunately, delaying the inevitable as 1437 does go down to the blade of Ben-Hur. And small
Creeping.
they see him now, but the fight's already started. They might not get a chance to fight on this one as the Doom comes out onto Vengeful Spirit. Trying to take this fight right now as the Omni Slash comes flying through, and there's a lot of damage coming down onto the Doom. Doom in trouble, needs to back himself away as the Juggernaut just chasing him down. 458 is dead. Meanwhile, Ben-Hur will die, but Velo's not looking particularly healthy either. Now the Black Hole comes down, only catching out the Pugna, but that will do. Yules comes out, but Juggernaut is on top of him, and now, well, the Grab fight gonna just let him help live a little bit longer, but there comes a crit. Down he goes. Pugna buys back, but Doom does not have his available. Meanwhile,
this Fly Solo's flying solo right now. Oh my god, God's strength is up.
get him.
Run.
The 5 versus the 3, but there's
Place the ward. Go.
Oh! He didn't realize they had vision. Oh, he was trying to turn it around, but the guy... Satanic Juggernaut. That's something we don't see very often. Then taking a fair amount of magic damage here, and they've got the trees out as well. Sam H probably going to be going down as the Spirit Vessel should tick him away. I know the Healing Ward's going to work, and they'll eat through the Crimson Guard and the War Cry.
I imagine that Velo will be able to get a bash with his basher, and they should be able to finish off the Jug.
Ooh, jumping in though, going straight away into the middle lane. They've targeted up the Vengeful Spirit, and they will be able to bring her down without any commitment really here, except for the BKB from the Doom. But the immediate buyback, and they actually doomed up Conqueror. I didn't see that. He got the BKB off before he got doomed though, so he was just able to run himself away from the fight.
And Dire successfully scanned it out, so they know that Detonator are in the Roche Pit vicinity. Probably will some trance in there.
Wow, this Roche is dropping quick. That's the power of Venge, anti-armor, a bit of extra damage as well. They need to come in now if they want to try and do something about this, but they're being a bit too slow about it, and now we're just going to go down. Oh, he jumped in! Alistar doesn't manage to get anything. He'll get to a refresher shaft. He's going to be able to get a second BKB and a second Enrage here. Finger comes out onto the Sven. Velo still in the middle of this fight, fighting it up. It's got plenty to work with, but they now need to maybe back themselves away. Omni Slash onto the Doom all alone. Stun comes out. He's going to have to go down here. The rest of the team make them way out of this one. Nice little block off on the high ground there using the trees and the nether ward. Fly Solo gets brought down and Velo finds himself a kill. Very split fight right now. BKB used from Ben Hur, but he's still caught inside the trees. They've got him. They're holding him still. Swap comes out. Torrent out onto Raven as well, but that's not going to really achieve much, though. Sam H still held still here. He's under a ward as well, but will swap himself away with Dendi as they swap around a little bit, changing up things here. As Doom running into this fight once again. Yeah, Velo's chasing down the Enigma, but he can just turn around and black hole him if he wants to. He's got the opportunity here, but he's going to die to the Radiance all the same, I think. Now they're chasing it down. Sam H also low on HP as well. He's going to die to the strike as well. Dust being used. Juggernaut. Who's this guy spinning through? Well, he's got an Aegis and a Satanic, so that's a tricky kill indeed. They're still going to go for it as the Hex comes out. Stun going to come in from Fly Solo. Doesn't keep the Juggernaut alive for the first time. Maybe he'll be able to help out with the second. Fly back from the Enigma, though. You got to be careful with this one. The force snap away. In comes the Enigma, but no attempt at a black hole just yet. As Juggernaut, he's dropping. He pops the Satanic and the healing ward as well. Everything he can to keep himself alive and will be able to survive this engagement. They're really going to make a play onto 4-5-8.
Tigers is playing for the regional slot, and Detonators, they need to still win 2 games. Fly Solo gets caught out before Craig gets purged off.
Then on to Sam H, and Velo's on top of the evening, and that BKB try and bring down the Vengeful Spirit, going to coming through his up, and now the Omni Flash coming onto the Doom, doing so much work. He is just about going to survive long enough to get the Doom out from Conquer, and actually surviving a lot longer as he makes his way up into the high ground thanks to the Grab Spy, but now they look towards Velo instead. The Ursa being singled out here by Fly Solo and by Conquer, but they can't find the damage, and these two they come, well, Wave of Terror thrown out. They see Velo here, but they don't want to go onto this Ursa. He's just too tanky. And in they come. The Doom actually cancelled up. Doesn't be able to get it out in time as the Omni Slash comes out. He can't find a target right now as the boat comes in. He's being stunned up for such a long time, but then the Crab Spy again, saving from that right-click damage from the Juggernaut and with the Sprout also. Meanwhile, Velo gets a kill on the backlands onto Sam H. Over here on the front, they're still controlling up this Doom, stopping him being able to get into this fight as the, the Spirit Vessel doing a lot to stop the Juggernaut healing himself, and they actually managed to bring down the healing ward as well, which is really important in this fight. It means that Juggernaut has no way to heal himself up except with this Satanic. Not the ideal situation for them to be in right now, but Detonator will get a free back from this fight as they do not want to chase.
Oh wait, something broke my blink dagger.
And they go 1437. Beautiful stun onto 2 here. Velo here to follow up with the Abyssal Blade onto the Vengeful Spirit as well. Can they bring Sam H down in time? No, she can get a stun up onto Velo. They on the backline, trying to chase down 1437. Then her chasing down the Lion. Is there going to be anything in to save this Lion? Well, Doom's on top of his base here, and he does not have a Doom to work with this fight. He just used it in the last one. Meanwhile, Velo trying to chase down the Enigma once again. Stuns coming out, and Rage used as well. I think he just needs to drop the black hole onto the Ursa here, but he just wants to get himself away from this one as Ben goes down, and there's a black hole! That is massive! Onto 3, Enigma letting loose as they take down 2 inside of it. 1437 and 458 gone as they look towards Raven. Raven making his way over to the pit. X marks though is going to be dragged straight back into the torrent as well. Up on the high ground, some running away, but they're looking towards Raven. Yeah, the Sprout's doing so much work with the swap and the kill.
Patience finally
Look at this from Tigers, dude. These are aggressive. They jump in immediately with the Hex, stun onto 2 as well. 458 coming in. They've got the Doom. They certainly want to use it. The finger comes out on Sam H, but swaps himself away. And in comes the Omni Slash once again. The Doom held still. They need to come in and share the damage a little bit as they're trying to help him alive. And he's actually bringing ball down to half health. And the Doom comes out onto the Conquer now. Boats flying through. He's actually got the full suite as they run into this one. Velo's surrounded by 4 heroes right now. He's going to get dropped. Dendi can't do a whole lot from the sidelines here. The buyback from Velo. Dendi could be in some trouble. Does have buyback on the Pugner here, but will be able to get himself.
Oh, are they not checking it?
Oh my god, how are they not checking this? Roshan is going to go to free. They're actually coming in on the backlines here. They might have clocked what's going on, but they won't have time to do anything about it as Roach is going to fall. 1437 is going to be the only sacrifice for this Roshan, which is very much worth it, but now they're in a sticky situation. They're actually just going to TP Power Range themselves back to base. And Juggernaut looking at the racks here. Very far forward on this Jug. They've got the Abyssal Blade if they want to use it on him. They're not going though. BKB pops from the Doom here, running forward. I mean, he's got the refresher shot. He's going to use it and try and get the Doom out. He does manage to get the Juggernaut inside his spin with the Doom, but he can just run himself away. No, he can't. Sprout comes out. Velo, he's trying to get into this fight as he jumps forwards here. The Abyssal Blade comes out onto the Juggernaut here, but he's just not doing any damage. So there's a Conqueror in there. And the stun comes out onto 2. Now Doom stunned down. Magic Missile, but Ursa's in trouble. He does manage to get the enrage off in time, though. He's also got the Aegis to play with as well. They're running forward. Looking for Sam H. Eventually on the high ground. The black hole comes in again onto 2. Down goes Dendi. Down goes 458. No buyback on 458. The Lion dead as well. It's a 3-man defense now, and that is a huge ask to pull off versus Detonators right now. They're trying to come in the backline. They don't even know what to do here. Velo holding back. They're going to get mega creeped. Holding back. I don't even know what he's looking for here, to be honest, on this Ursa. He's got the Aegis. But the team, they're just running for the barracks here as a sneaky. Oh, you see that refresher up, dude. The refresher orb comes out, the black hole, it's on to 2 again, and this might be curtains. The sneaky refresher orb in the trees, Raven being chased into base right now. He's going to sprout himself out. That's actually going to mean he survives, but Dendi does not. A dieback from him, and now inside the base, Juggernaut, he's got that Satanic to work with, but yeah.
Oh, question mark. Raven, is this a situation to be question marking?
They laugh. They laugh. It's all in good faith, I think, as GGs are called. And just before he loses the game, he throws down the question mark. That's some good comedy right there. Thank you, Raven. We needed that laugh. And then a very stressful game, I would imagine, for these two teams. 50 minutes in, and Detonators finally managed to blow up